You just started recording.
Yep. Yep. We can. Oh, so there's Stacy doing fantastic as always because she's the greatest actress in the world.
With the red rag.
Oh God.
Yeah, dude, it's so ridiculous. I had to have it explained to me what this piece is apparently about.
I'm sure the people watching this notice that I just used air quotes right there.
We're so used to working with audio formats. Also, I love this opening shot. When I was thinking about, like, when I was making the shot list, I pictured exactly this.
Yeah, this shot is fantastic. And those marshmallows. We didn't even need to use the marshmallows anymore, but they worked out so perfectly.
Yeah, it seemed like weird and idiosyncratic, which is good. You need that to help establish characters when you don't have enough time to establish characters.
Yeah. So absolutely love the opening shot. And then maybe we'll hop back here in a minute when Steve gets through his little thing.
We really should remove that welcome thing. That just seems out of character.
Oh, that is... I never even caught that before. Oh, but this is what I want. I absolutely love this. We have this plane of the little dangling bead thing she has, and then we have this plane with him right here, and the bushes is another plane, and then we have the house where he came from. And so we have 4 planes happening here. I absolutely love the way this is laid out. Yeah, so much depth just right there.
Yeah, especially with the field of focus that we got on this shot, like just right at dusk, like just enough light to pull this off.
Yes, I am absolutely thrilled with this shot. And yeah, I never even caught the welcome thing before you said it, but now that thing's gonna bug me all night.
Yeah, it just seems so out of place.
And then here, this is what I had originally shot, and then this car backing into it, we added later. That was from a completely different take when I didn't have the little chain thing hanging, but this whole thing just dragged on way too long without that car backing up, so that was just a CG car that popped in.
Yeah, that's actually why we had the ADR dialogue that you just heard Mariah.
That's also what that was for.
Because I mean, the shot looks great, but that just dragged on.
Yeah,
so
it's too long.
We ended up putting in both the audio and the car.
I'm sure somebody may have noticed the same car was parked right across the street. He didn't go very far.
I was just going to ask, should we go ahead and point out the things that no one would ever notice unless they were there making this film?
Yeah, we should make sure people know how terrible we are. That way everyone... Actually, we'll just do that in this one so everyone knows your bad directorial choices on mine.
That's fair. Also, that it turns out that actress has more than a little arachnophobia.
Oh, yeah, we were assholes. Yeah, let's watch that take because that's fun. So this shot... We actually had her up in the well there. To get her up in the well there, each of us had to go in there several times, and at one point all 3 of us at the same time to show her that it was safe to be in that well because it was a spider and frog infestation.
Yeah.
And we're assholes.
Well, yeah, that's also very true.
So yeah, I wasn't actually in love with the take we got, but 2 was more times than we should have put her up there.
Yes. Also, we were very rushed with every part of this, and that was, what, 40 minutes to get those 2 takes? Because of making sure that all the spiders were gone and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Which, I mean, I do not mean to harp on Mariah at all. She's got arachnophobia.
Oh, yeah.
Just did not know that before.
Should say a lot for her to be willing to go.
Yeah, really. That's that woman's got some ovaries.
Oh, jeez. Oh, another reference to what this movie is really about.
Apparently.
And that Stacy looks like such a bitch right there.
I know.
Like once you know what happens when she removes the coin, like what the hell, Stacy?
Yeah, just like intimates what's to come.
Yeah.
Although her weird graceful fall is just like it looks really neat, but it's just it's so odd.
It's a little strange, yeah.
But you know, it's not like I'm gonna ask her to just slam her fists on the cement.
Right. Stacy, on this take, we need you to hurt yourself.
And it turns out, jingling forks sound exactly like chains.
That they do. I absolutely love the way. Let's watch that again because I love it. The way those chains wave back and forth through that hallway.
Yes.
Right there. That is amazing.
That was that took us so long. That rig broke several times.
Yeah, the rig sucked.
That was a hard practical effect to do. Way harder than it should have been.
If I remember right, we had you cranking it, me with the camera, and then Steve was in that little room, like pulling them out of the door, and then you pulled them down the hallway, right?
Yep, and then we had Mariah trying not to step on the fishing line or the chains.
And that I love how she just touches the tape and then we cut away from it.
Yeah. I am so bummed we didn't get the audio of Stacy laughing because it was so
She did a great
creepy.
giggle. The
So
ADR
creepy.
giggles just weren't doing it, but that on-set giggle she did was perfect.
And also the hair with the chains on that shoe.
Yeah, that's awesome. Then this is another shot I love.
Yes. The shot also turned
Right
out exactly how I wanted it to.
Yeah, how she's just barely there, and then you're not entirely sure.
But the one shot I was disappointed with was it was supposed to be kind of an over-the-shoulder shot, except Mariah was laying down. We refer to it as the over-the-boob shot. But
The OTB.
thought it was going to look way cooler than it actually did. I don't know. I think part of it was just the lighting. We just lit it wrong.
And yeah, we had too much focus on the pool table, which made no sense.
Yeah.
And then that's just awesome. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that shot too.